Subscribe to Mastermind channel and click the bell icon to get the latest updates of our videos.
So hi guys, this is Barsha and you're watching Mastermind. So friends, many of our viewers had commented us to make a video on geography. So friends, in this session, we are going to discuss some of the important questions from geography. And friends, before starting this, I would also like to give you a bit of details about the question paper of geography. Now these are some of the basic things. Even you know that you are not allowed to write during the first 15 minutes when the exam starts. This time is to be spent in reading the question paper. And friends, the first 15 minutes you need to go through the question paper thoroughly. Now for geography, you need to attempt 7 questions overall. Part 1 is compulsory, that means you need to attempt each and every question from part 1, and for part 2 you have a wider choice. Now, when you're doing your map pointing, make sure that you prevent overcrowding. Now, when you're doing your topo sheet, make sure that you do not write anything with pen, you do not make it dirty, and you must be knowing that after completing your exams, you need to hand it over, you need to hand the topographical sheet to the supervising examiner. And friends, make sure that you give proper numbering. And friends, here I would also like to mention about time management. And friends, make sure that you complete your question paper on time. Because mind you, in your board exams, you are not going to get even a single minute extra. You will not be given any extra time. Your paper will be snatched by the supervising examiner. Now in part 1, you have 2 questions. The first question comprises of 20 marks, and first question is from topographical sheet, from topography, and second is from map pointing. For map pointing, you get 10 marks question. So from part 1, you have overall 30 marks question. Now in part 2, you have 9 questions from where you need to attempt overall 5 questions. And friends, the most interesting part in geography is that for second part, that is part 2, you have a wider option, so you can skip some of the chapters. Now map pointing and topo sheet is necessary. You have to practice map pointing and topo sheet. So you can study any 5 to 6 chapters because you have 9 options in your part 2, 9 questions in your part 2. So you can attempt any 5 questions. Moreover, I suggest you to study from the past 10 years board papers because for geography, almost 65 to 70% of the questions are repeated from the past 10 years board papers. And friends, in your board exams, make sure that you write your name, index number and your unique ID properly. So friends, now we are going to discuss some of the important questions from geography. And friends, before starting this, I would like to tell you that all these questions which we are going to provide you are from the latest sample papers for ICSE 2019 board examinations. And friends, our main motive of preparing these videos is to help you to revise and make sure that you be in touch with all the subjects. And friends, now there is not much time left for your board exams 2019. So please be serious. So let us start. And friends, one more important thing that I would like to tell you is that since you have to learn only 5 to 6 chapters in geography, so make sure that you learn it properly and you know each and every questions from that chapter. Because since you have to learn less, so you need to learn it thoroughly. Because any questions can be asked from geography. Suppose if you are learning from soils of India, then you have to know where it is found, where that soil is found, and everything about that in details. So let us start. First question, these questions are from soils of India. So first question is mention 2 characteristics of laterite soil. So friends, 2 characteristics of laterite soil are First is it is acidic in nature and coarse and crumbly in texture. And second is it is rich in iron oxide and potassium. And friends, here I would also like to tell you that laterite soil is formed as a result of leaching. You can take a note down of this because there is no space, so I cannot write the answers here. So you can write it. You can hear and write it. Second is mention 2 characteristics of black soil. So friends, 2 characteristics of black soil is that it is moisture retentive and it is rich in iron, potash and calcium. And there is one more question here. Why is this soil, that is, why is black soil agriculturally important? So friends, black soil is agriculturally important because it is deep, fine-grained and moisture retentive. And friends, there is one more question, why black soil is called regur soil. It is not mentioned here, but still you should know this because most of the time it is asked. So friends, black soil is also called regur soil because it is good for the cultivation of cotton. Next question is give one difference between the following. First is khadar soil and bangar soil. So you need to give one difference between khadar and bangar soil. So friends, first is khadar. Khadar, it belongs to new alluvium, and bangar, it belongs to old alluvium. And friends, you must know that khadar is more fertile than bangar. Bangar is less fertile than khadar. Second is give difference between sheet erosion and gully erosion. So friends, sheet erosion, it mainly occurs on hill slopes, and gully erosion, it occurs in desert areas. And here the agents of denudation is running water, and in gully erosion, agent of denudation is wind. Now give reasons as to why. So you need to give reason. First is why red soil is red in color. So friends, red soil is red in color because it is rich in iron oxide. This is very easy. It is rich in iron oxide, so it is red in color. Next is why large tracts in Maharashtra are covered with black soil. So friends, this is so because this region is made up of lava rocks. So large tracts in Maharashtra are covered with black soil because this region is made up of lava traps. Next is mention 3. Okay, so these questions till here it was from soils in India. Now next, these questions are from your natural vegetation. So let us start. First is mention 3 reasons why forest must be conserved. So friends, it is very easy. You can also make your own answer. Forest must be conserved because they help in preventing floods, they check soil erosion, and also they help to save the habitat of the wild animals. Now next is mention 2 reasons why tropical evergreen forests are difficult to exploit for commercial purposes. So friends, tropical evergreen forests are difficult to exploit for commercial purposes because they are dense and they are found in mixed strands. So it is very difficult to exploit them. Next is name the tree, the timber of which could be used for the following. So first is you need to name the timber or name the tree. So first is a sweet smelling timber which yields an oil used for making handicrafts. So friends, this is sandalwood. Next is a soft and white timber used for making toys and matchboxes. So friends, it is simul. Next, these questions, now till here it was from your natural vegetation. Now we move on to the questions from agro-based industries. So the first question from agro-based industries is, why is Karnataka the largest producer of mulberry silk? So friends, Karnataka is the largest producer of mulberry silk because temperature in this region, that is Karnataka, ranges between 16 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius, which is favorable for
rearing silkworms, and enough fresh water free from alkaline salt for the processing of silk fiber is available. Now this is very easy. Name two products of jute industry. So friends, you know this, the two products of jute industry is rope and gunny bags. Next is why the wool industry is not as well developed as compared to the cotton industry in India. So friends, wool industry is not as well developed as compared to the cotton industry in India because the need for woolen clothes or any other woolen products is limited to the winters only, winter months in the northern India, and indigenous wool is of poor quality and we have to depend on other countries for the raw material of cotton, of wool. Next is why is it necessary to crush sugarcane within 24 hours of harvesting? So friends, it is necessary to crush sugarcane within 24 hours of harvesting because the sugar content decreases as it dries up. So the last question, give two reasons why Punjab is the largest producer of woolen textiles. So friends, two reasons why Punjab is the largest producer of woolen textile is that first is raw material is easily available as sheep rearing is the main occupation in hilly areas adjoining Punjab. And another reason, we are not going to provide you. You are going to write to us in the comment section and then we will get back to you. Thanks for watching this video. Please do subscribe to us and give the thumbs up button. And if you have any queries related to your board exams, then you can write to us in the comment section. We will definitely get back to you.